Today on In the Wood Yard, we're going to take this wood and put it in that cage, make the cage bigger and pile it up. Here we go. Look at that. The cage is as big as it's going to get. So I just added on these over here, add on another section here, move the elevator in place kind of in this corner because then we're just going to work it away this direction and fill going that way. I got the splitter in place, the trailer's backed up. It's finally time to do some splitting. So I'm going to answer a question that's coming up all the time for people that are new to the channel is why am I splitting wood that's already split? Well, number one, my customers want wood this size right here, about that big. That's what they want. And if I get a piece this big, it's a little bit big. Plus, I want it to dry faster, so this will get split in half. So as I'm going, I just throw the pieces that need to be resplit on the table, split them, then they go into the elevator and up. See, like here's one, a small one that didn't get split at all because it just went right between the wedges on the processor. So that'll need to be resplit. But a lot of the stuff like this right here just gets chucked right in and up the elevator. So like I said, people I sell to are fireplace people. They're not heating their house with wood. They want to see flame, so they want smaller wood, stuff that's hand size, stuff that anybody can pick up with one hand, and also it'll dry faster, which is a big deal, which is why I really like hard maple, because it's as good as oak and it dries faster. So it's a reason why people like it. Okay, time to get splitting. The trailer is empty. The wood pile has grown substantially. So I got that whole load kind of into this corner over here, and I moved the elevator. You can see 4 times, you can see 4 peaks there. And we got this whole area here to fill yet, and I've got a pile of logs. I know it'll pretty much fill it, I think, so that's pretty cool. Now, I'm just wondering, because people have been asking, and I've been wondering myself, what the moisture content of this wood is. Let's do a check right now. Okay, so I have my moisture meter, and I get questions on this all the time too. What kind of moisture meter do I have? This is the SBI. It's about 50 bucks. I've got 3 or 4 other ones. They all work. I've never really had a problem with them. I've tested 3 or 4 different brands together, because I've got some $20 ones, some $30 ones, and I've tested some of Tony's and some that I've had other people have had and compared them. They've all been very similar in their readings. They all work. There's really no bad ones that I know of. So I've got a piece of maple right here, and let's see, what else do I got? Here's another piece of maple. Here's a piece of ash. Here's a piece of ash, and this one right here is a piece of ironwood. Now the piece of ironwood feels to me like it's the driest, and the maple feels to me like it's the most moist, because I just split it. You can kind of feel it. And I did the lip test where I put the wood up to my lips, and you can feel a little bit of moisture. So here's the ash. I'm going to test this small one first. This was from a smaller split that I just did. I did this just like 5 minutes ago. So look at that, 21%. That's right in the middle of it, about 21%. So on the outside edge, ooh, look at that, 26, 25%. So this was laying on the ground over there. This is the stuff that was just cut, I don't know, maybe a couple months ago, but it hasn't been split yet. So let's test this bigger chunk. Big chunk, 20%. Oops, yep, oop, it goes up and down. 20% is what it's reading. Let's go out here on the bark side, 17%. So that one I just tested before might have been laying on the ground. There's 20. So it's just about ready, right when I split it. So that's the ash. Now, let's test this maple, because the maple is what I've been doing the majority of. I only did a little bit of ash because there was some on the ground here, but 99% of what's in this pile that I just did has been this maple. So we're going to test the outside edge here, 25%, pretty much. We'll test the inside. 23% is what it's reading. Let's test over on this side here and get a better prong in there. There you go. 21%. Okay. So not too bad considering it was just split. Let's check this bigger chunk out. It says 15, but there's no bark on it, so that might be why it's dry already. Let's test it over here by this knot. 13%. I'll test it over here. 12%. So the stuff without the bark is dry already. I'm going to test it right in this crack here, right where there's some tight grains. There's 18% I hit. 18%. So there you go. So this stuff's pretty much ready to burn. Now, the ironwood, from what I can tell, when I split it, and this was from a pretty big chunk, was dry. I mean, it felt dry as soon as I touched it. Let's just see what this says. 17% I'm getting. Test another spot. Let's go over here on this edge. And again, you test on the inside. There it's getting 19%. So the ironwood is pretty much ready to burn already. So there you go. So there you go. I just tested the wood and I got everything done. All I got to do now is put everything away for today. Go back up the trailer, clean out the debris, put the tractor away, cover up the splitter. And that is it for today, folks. I am done. I got other work I got to go do. Tomorrow, you're going to come back 5:30 a.m. with another video because I'll be here. You're going to be here. Between now and then, it'd be great if you went and watched more videos on my channel. It's the best thing you can do to help me. Good night, Irene.